Y'all, I'm live. What's going on? Make sure I check my phone. We about to have another up and close interview. Guess who my interview today is? So I'm going to on my phone, make sure I can see y'all comments and stuff like that. I have to make a change just about every thing. Everything. I'm trying to find them for y'all. And I'm about to bring them in a minute. Where's it? I'm should be live. Find them on y'all. Here's my live. Well, but I'm Sanchez. I don't know. I'm going to be right here on this live.
Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whip till he dipped on you, went out and got himself a new thing. Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whip till he dipped.
There he is. There he is. The one and only, baby. I'm trying to put it up on my phone so I can make sure I see all comments. But my phone is doing the most because I don't see the live yet on my phone. Do you see it on your phone?
I can't see nothing but just I'm in the show.
Oh, because you're on your phone. I forgot. So this is Omega St. James L1. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself before we go into details on this interview. So you just want to tell the people who you are. Oh, I found it.
Well, child, I'm just me. I don't know why I'm so nervous, and I just act, bitch.
Yeah, you're not nervous. You do this for a living. After that,
I don't know.
Huh? You said you don't know what to say?
I don't know what to say. It's just
tell them who you are. Open up with a dialogue of who you are.
Just a regular old person, laid back. Child, I like to eat, like to chill.
Now, not the dating stuff.
But
not the dating stuff. Not the dating profile.
That is, I like to eat and chill. Well, I mean, I'm not an out person. I like to be at home in the house, eating at the house, chilling at the house if I can. And I love to sleep. Like, honey, I like taking naps. I'm just family oriented, chill, laid back. I don't care for too much going out. But I do. I like to go out sometime, but it just has to be an occasion. That's about it.
It got to be a special, very event for him to go out, baby. He don't go out to everything.
No, I don't. Okay, I can see some comments coming in.
Yeah, I'm putting them on the screen. Oh, Megan just left. What happened? Come back. We just off Megan. You have to come back in. Somebody must have been calling his phone. What do you mean? Y'all, waiting on Megan to come back in.
That was. I'm trying to. I know
you was gonna get the phone call. I knew you was gonna get phone calls. I was telling you was busy right now. You can't do it. You can't accept no phone calls right now.
I'm like, hello. I just told him. I said, hey, I'm in an interview. Y'all got to watch out. Like, come on.
So like a personal question I wanted to ask, and a personal question I asked you yesterday that we all want to know where did your name come from?
Well, at the tender age of 17, I had run away from home. My house was very much strict for church. Church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. and I was like tired of it. I was so trying to find who I was as a person because back in the 90s, there was no, a lot of the stuff that the people have now, it wasn't prevalent to us, back in the day. And I was trying to explore who I was. So I remember I went to a threesome down in Charlotte.
Why I gotta be here?
I went to a threesome in Charlotte, and it was a couple. And at that time, I did not know that they were porn producers. So we fucked or whatever, and then so afterwards, they were talking, and they was like, "I think you'll be good for porn," and all that kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, whatever. I ain't never been like shy. And so they talked about the money. I was like, okay.
They thought the money, you was like, what?
They was talking about the money.
You was like, what?
I was like, about that money. So I was like,
when the money resides.
I was like, okay. The money came in, so we talked about the money. So they was just like, all you needed was a contract and a name. And so the next time they said that we will film, we were going to film. It was this company called Down South Boys in Charlotte. I don't know if you remember that or not, but it was called Down South Boys. And so the next time they shot was like a week later. I got a call, come back. Bitch had went to the scene. Like the little boy had shitted all over the place, girl. We just could not use that footage.
Could not get it together.
So I did another scene, and they was like, you ain't got no name yet. I was like, show don't. So at that time, I was fooling around with an Omega, and I had his necklace on. So they actually thought I was an Omega sci-fi, for real, a real Omega. They was like, you know what? We're going to call you Omega. So I've always been a research studying type of person because I want to know what Omega meant. And Omega in Greek means the great ending. So in my contract, they would always put my scene last of the DVD because it will be a great ending of all of the videos that they had before. I would never be in the middle. I would never be in the opening. But here come, if you want to see Omega, you always knew that his name, that I was the last one in the video. So that's how Omega became a part.
So doing stuff like that, like I know people want to know, when do the funds actually kick in? Do it kick in at the beginning, or it takes some time?
Who, the money?
Yes.
For me, at that time, it's different now, but at that time, I was always told, get my money. I got half up front, and I got my other half when I finished. So let's say if the set was $2,000, I got $1,000 up front, and then when my set ended, I got $1,000 afterwards. And if it was really sickening, then there was a bonus.
Mm-hmm. So do you ever regret doing that or not? But I know some people regret doing it, but at that point of their lives, that was all they knew. And then some people said, bitch, if you love sex so much, why not get paid for it?
Well, I tell you like this. At that time, it was more so on me trying to survive and not come back to my house. because I refused to be made a fool, especially when I stood flat-footed and told my mother that, you know what I'm saying, I don't ever have to come back here. And so for me, do I regret it? I have my days. I could never be a public official, or I could never go on American Idol or nothing like that, because, you know, they're going to, trust me, somebody is going to find it and it's going to be blasted. Have I prepared myself for that blast? Yes. If it happens, to do. If it don't, it don't. But would I do it again? Probably not. Did I love sex like that? No, I love the money.
Okay.
So it wasn't so. And the funny thing was, I didn't even take porn a lot. This is where people get it misconstrued. I probably did about 5 or 6, 7 scenes, but the people who I taped with were very, very popular. So it may have seemed like I done a lot. I just modeled all over the place. When I worked for Thugzilla.com, he had a dorm type setup where you had to live your life nude every day. So, and I had the body to do it then. I ain't got it today, but I had the body to do it then. And so, you know, that's how it was.
So at what age did you start?
17.
17.
17.
Oh, you were real young. How did you get a contract at the age of 17?
I was a young tender. I was so naive. I was so young, but I was so smart.
You know, people don't do that till they're 18. So how you get a contract at 17? Did you tell them a lot like I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't gonna say their name.
Honestly, to be truthful and honest, a lot of times they're not worried about your age.
They should. That's why I want you to actually say. I want to see what you gonna say. Be honest, because they sure don't. They sure do not.
If you look old enough and you kept your mouth shut, then you got work. Yeah. It's all about keeping your mouth shut. If you kept your mouth shut, you had work. They didn't ask me for no tax ID and all that, no information, no social security card, and I had to fill out no tax forms, none of that.
If you're watching this live right now, please drop down in the comments and ask the question that you want to ask Mr. Omega St. James. Drop down in the comments and share this video as well, and like this video, share this video. And if you have any questions, make sure that he knows it and he will see it on the screen. So when did Omega St. James change from porn star to an entertainer?
Well, I used to be in Iman first.
Yeah, you know that either.
So my last name was it was Iman. I had a gay father at the time who out of Virginia, and he was doing like pageants and stuff, you know, here and there. And I met him during like some tours and stuff like that, and I became his son. So my very, very first show, I want to say, damn, what was my first show? It was at a club in Greensboro, off of High Point Road, I want to say. My very first show. Like, I used to be at Warehouse 29, all that kind of stuff all the time as a go.
I miss Warehouse 29.
And stuff like that. But I really, really did not start show till about 7 years ago when I won my first pageant.
Okay, I think we have a question in the queue. Let's bring up this first question.
You said who?
We have a question for you.
How long have I been doing drag and do I enjoy it? male lead is what it's called for me, because I don't dress up like a girl. 7 years, I want to say 7 or 8 years. I want to say. Do I enjoy it? If you want my honest opinion, it depends on the day. Honestly, for me, some days I don't enjoy it. Some days I'm not in the mood to dress up. Some days I don't feel like remembering a song. Sometimes I just don't feel like going out and practically doing anything to ask anybody for nothing because I don't like that. 'Cause I'm not in the mood. I have to be in the mood. So that's that. I mean, it just depends on the day for me. I'm very, very moody.
Okay. Deja had a question, but Deja, your question didn't pop up on the comics.
My question was, in all of his business endeavors,
Well, come a little closer. He can. You ain't got to see, but he can hear you.
And all of your business endeavors and all of your ventures that you have invested in, what is your favorite and what has made you the most money?
All of mine is two. My first one is back in the day, I used to throw sex parties.
Oh.
Back in the day, I used to throw sex parties, and they were very, very successful. It was $10, $10 to $15 a pop, maybe 20, depending on who I had with me. At that time, it was about getting that money. So, get some alcohol. Had the boys in their little. I had a whole bunch of gay sons at that time, and a lot of them now are women. They changed over to women, but I had a lot of gay sons with me at that time, and I would have sex parties, and the people would come in, and I would use my name, and bring in some other porn stars, and we would get it popping. But now, I design. I do designs for gowns and jackets and stuff like that. I stone. It's a headache at times, but the money is very, very good if you have consistent work. And thank God,
Yes, you do.
Yes,
you do. Very consistent work.
I am booked. If I don't take another project right now, I have enough work to last me until December of this year. Thank goodness for my friends. They support me. My friends have been keeping me booked, busy. I remember when I first started out, it was only a couple of people who believed in my skills, and they kept they kept me busy. And so with being,
I know I did.
with being busy, it tuned my skills up, and my work has been seen across stages and win pageants and stuff like that. And so that's what my business endeavor is today.
That's very good because he have done some amazing work. He had done many of my gowns, which he's still doing some of my gowns. He had so many people outfits. He had so many people. It's just too many people to name. Too many people to name.
It's so many people to name.
Yes, it is.
What I will say is that my dear sister, Alexandria Vaughn St. James, gave me my first biggest task. That was a gown to do because I had never did a gown. And I mean, I've done a gown, but it wasn't no competition gown. And I did a gown. And I was in my apartment in New York. And she sent her gown up to New York and said, brother, I got something I want to do. And we did that. Because I've been doing costumes before. My kids keep me in costumes. But I never did no gown for competition. And I did that gown, and she won gown. So after then, I was ready. I was ready.
Shael wanted to say something.
You tell Shael. I tell her I love her. Tell her I love her, but she got to go.
Yeah, because Shael gonna get on here thinking this is a joke, so I'm not gonna show it to me about questions. This will be odd.
Box. I got some work in a box for mother. So,
so what are your next plans as far as the pageant divisions, or would you be doing any more?
You know what? I want to compete sometimes, and then I don't want to compete sometimes. It's just like when I see a pageant and I see some of the, I'm gonna call it stuff. When I see the stuff that comes across that stage, I'd be like, "Nah, I know I could have did better than that." Ready to compete, and then when I get home, I'll be done lost the bug. So, that's how come I threw myself into being a full-time promoter, because I wanted to get life fully on both ends.
Call you behind, you little cusser. Tell me you and your mess.
Ma, I'm a.
I'm sorry.
This things that happen when you live, baby. You don't never know when you live what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Mama is pissed. We got some new white carpet in her house, and Teddy done dropped some stinking low.
Ooh.
And she is over it. Anyway. So I threw myself in being a promoter so I can see life on both ends, and it's a task at hand, but I love it.
Or somebody said something else to you. This is what Shia said on this one.
You know what? That's no say. I have honestly been secretly eyeing that system, because
I think that's a really good system, though. They are a really good system.
Here's the thing. People, and I'm gonna say this, as an entertainer, everybody is not gonna like your brand of entertainment. Okay. Everybody is going to have something to say about your brand of entertainment. I don't care if you're the best dancer out there. If there's somebody that's not going to like you. There's somebody out there that's not going to say, oh, well, her clothes are cheap, his clothes are cheap, or he don't do nothing, or he don't move, or I'm tired of seeing him doing gospel songs, or I'm tired of him always dancing. There is somebody always out there that's going to have something to say about what you do as an entertainer. So, in preparing for a pageant so prestigious as Westland, you got to get your mind right, because first of all, you're going to the city that is one of the hardest cities to break through in pageantry, and as so, you could be a big time girl, and you're going to come. It's just, you have to have your mind right, and to do a pageant so prestigious as that.
Yes.
And I think by right about this time, I've been eyeing it down. I got a good team that's ready, and all you need is some good money, and you be ready to roll.
I think we got another questions as well from Doris.
How many dresses do I stone a day? So I have. It depends on the day for me. Like I just picked up a beautiful gown the other day, from a new client of mine. Beautiful, bright colors, but I was already working on a red gown from somebody else. So inspiration hits me, and the thing that I love about my clients, they let me do what I want to do.
Yeah. I tell them that all the time. I said, here you go. You freestyle whatever you think that's best.
nobody telling me, well, I want.
No, they don't. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
let me do what I want to do. So, probably I'm going back and forth. I can do 2. It just depends. It depends on if it's a competition gown or if it's a costume for a show. And then it'd be some days I just don't feel like doing shit, and I leave right my work. And because if I ain't in the mood, it ain't gonna happen.
I don't give a damn. You ain't in the mood.
Okay, but trust and believe. If you tell me you need it by 4 o'clock today, it's gonna be to you by 4 o'clock today. So
Can I add some parts of that?
what's that?
Long as you got your money.
Long as you got.
Because you don't want no IOUs. I pay you next week. I pay you next month.
You done got me stirred up. Let me.
We're gonna move on along to the next question from Alexander upon St. James.
Hold on. I got to give you something right there. Let me tell you something. When you give me a gown to stone, okay, and you don't give me no money, that gown is going in my closet. Okay, I'm not laying glue to stone and stone to dress until you pay me. So then when you pay me, you expect me to have your gown within another week or 2. No, ma'am. Your gown now has gotten in the line of what I was doing. So there may have been 3 gowns before you. But at the time that you gave me your gown, you might have been the first gown. But do you know how many people and how many friends I've had to goop me that say they're going to pay me, they don't want to pay me? Then it's just, I'm going back and forth. No. So my policy is now I need half. I need all of it. You give me all of it, I work a little faster.
I give you 1/3. Let me put my eyes out there.
So it just depends on how you treat me. But what is that?
We're gonna move on with the next question. This is from a former All-Star international icon diamond, Miss Alexander von St. James.
What are my views on judging pageants? What advice would I give those judges who are not as experienced? My personal opinion, it may not be the correct one. If the pageant scores are 1 through 50, and you see me with, I'm gonna do a guy. My pants are too short. That's one infraction. My jacket may be too big. That's another situation. My hair might not be combed. That's 3 situations. That's 3 points. So 50 take away 3 points. You should give a point per infraction.
For infraction.
And you need to write down what you see and the reason why you took a point away.
Yes.
So think of yourself being a competitor, because these are things that you look for. So if somebody gave you a 25 out of 50, why are you taking all these points from me? You got to explain, why did I have 25 points taken from me? Don't be a judge, because I got a judge right now who I know, a dear friend of mine, who I don't care for this particular person's judging because they nitpick on everything. Oh my God, I saw a string. Oh my God, one of your eyelashes didn't fall in line with the rest of them. Are you fucking serious? But they let you slide by looking like you looking. However, we're not gonna talk about that today.
So we're gonna get this moving. I think Shia got something else to say.
Baby.
Then she got a follow up for you.
Yes. Let me tell you. My daddy used to say, "That's how the boys gonna get you because they know you like to eat."
But you know, Omega loves seafood, y'all. And y'all know that seafood don't keep you full. So don't think he just eating like that. But seafood do not keep you full. Seafood do not keep you full like that.
But if you notice, when I go out to eat with seafood, if I don't have an EpiPen, I'm actually allergic to seafood. But I have a pen that I stick my leg with, that will allow me to eat that seafood, so I can eat it in peace. But I don't eat a lot of it. You see me, I may do like a couple of pieces of fish and stuff like that, but I know how far to go because I don't want to be laying on nobody's floor.
Well, y'all make sure y'all share and comment and like this video. Make sure y'all share, comment, and like the video. Drop down in the comments and ask Omega some more questions. We're going to take a 2-second break right now. We're going to take a 2-second break and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Okay, we is back. We are back. We are back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know, I got all kind of gadgets. You know, I'm learning this thing day by day. I'm learning this.
You better go ahead and learn.
This StreamYard day by day because you know I went ahead and paid for the upgrade, so I'm streaming from 3 platforms at one time. So they won't see the green screen, but they will see this. Even when I do my gospel show, they will see my gospel because I went on here and paid. I went on here and paid to have it streaming from Facebook, my Let Chat page, and my YouTube. I went on and paid for it.
You better get it.
Ooh. So make sure y'all drop down. Make sure y'all like this. Make sure y'all share this video. So, Omega, what's your next performance?
Friday, this Friday of this week, I will be in Hickory at Club Cabaret. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love me some Club Cabaret. I love me some Club Cabaret because I feel like that they love and appreciate the big boys. And no matter what I do, I've won probably 3 titles out of that club. Sweetheart, Cabaret Sweetheart, and Mr. Winterfest. And there was one more. Oh, and Catawba Pride.
So will they be having Winterfest again?
Winterfest will be in December.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be basic like a Winterfest, like a winter presentation, talent, gown, on stage question, something simple. I may be wrong, but Kyra Sadiq is my promoter. And so we'll some information will be coming up about that. But I will be on the show line up with a bunch of other wonderful entertainers this week, Friday. Yeah.
And for y'all that don't know, he said at the beginning, Omega is the promoter for Mr. and Mrs. All-Star International Icon Diamond. He's definitely the promoter for that system. He loves that system. It's like his little babies.
I love my babies, Ivy, Carter, and that boy of mine. I tell you,
your client.
That boombox.
Your client. And we also will be having Mr. and Mrs. All-Star International Icon, the Black and White Masquerade Ball, August 8th, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Contravion, the King is on here watching. The King is on here watching. What's up, Tay? What's up, Keisha?
I love me some Contravion. I tell you, I try not to. You know how you see people and you don't know them, and so there's an opportunity for y'all to talk or whatever. So, me, Gemini, and him was in the back room while I was changing for my number, and we just exchanging words, and in this conversation. And then he does this thing where he puts his wig on, And so we were sitting outside, and I had Adeja take her hair off. I said, daughter, give me his hair. So he makes his videos where he does his hair. He sends them to Amari. He is hilarious. I love him.
Yeah, this was like ever since Katravion had been crowned. Sunday was my first night seeing him since then. And with COVID and all that shit happening, it wasn't that much to do because COVID shut a lot of stuff down. COVID put me in the hospital for 5 days. I was devastated. Oh my God, I was devastated.
I had COVID back in November, December. They could not diagnose it as flu. They said that I had an upper respiratory situation. And I don't know. You remember I called you? I was laying in the hospital bed.
Yeah.
I try to keep my business private.
You keep it very private. Private. You're very private.
I just
private.
Yeah. COVID ain't nothing to play with. COVID has took out 7 people who I've known personally, and it's real. COVID ain't no joke. It ain't no myth. It ain't no. It might be. It's real. So you just gotta take care of yourself. And I know we got to live and we got to press on and we get tired of being in the house and all that kind of stuff like that. But take care of yourself.
This has come to my attention that he tricked me with this name today. That Classic division will be joining regular, so they would have Classic and regular at the same time. That what Ajon just said. He said, "This is me, Ajon," because I didn't know this name. I didn't know that name right there. I didn't know who that was.
I didn't know who that name was.
I didn't know who that was. I didn't know who that was. I wasn't even about to announce that because I didn't know who that person even was.
Babe, I didn't know who that was either. I was like, I don't know him.
So what the pageant being All-Star being this weekend that this happened, how did you enjoy the pageant?
Oh my God. The presentation, the opening number that they did.
That opening bitch. That opening
gave me life. Whoever thought of that, my hat goes off. You did the fuck out of that. This is the only pageant that I did not have a pork chop present.
Oh,
I did not have a pork chop. I was upset. The kitchen told me that since I didn't pay for my pork chops the prior night, that they were not going to give me no pork chops tonight. And and so, but the pageant was, I felt like it was fair. I felt like the judges were all on one accord. For the first runner-ups, it was just a few things that got there, just the small things that could have been fixed. But, we all live and learn. So what do we do after that? We take those critiques. We sit down and we figure out what can we do. We reach out for help next time. Both sides reach out for help.
Yes. Oh, he said, listen to what he said. Look at what he said.
He just realized his government.
Y'all got to forgive my brother. Please forgive my brother. He didn't know his whole government name was showing.
I need a wing and a fry tonight. I don't think
Mama Kitchen gonna be open tonight, is it?
Huh?
Is Mama Kitchen gonna be open tonight? I don't think it's gonna be open tonight. Tonight is Goddess show tonight at Chasers. If you are in the Charlotte area tonight, I will be in Columbia, South Carolina at PT's. So if you are in Columbia, South Carolina, make sure you come out to join me at PT's. The show time is 9 o'clock. Make sure y'all come out. Also, I will be in Charleston on Saturday with Miss Veronica Iman White for the Illusion Show. I'm watching them. I keep looking down because I'm watching it. Make sure I miss nothing. I'll make sure I miss no comments. So y'all, if y'all have a question for Omega, please drop it down in the comments because I know y'all do. Y'all want to be so goddamn nosy. Y'all want to be in this business. It's time to get in this motherfucking business. So
they better come on while I'm willing to talk.
How much more longer do you see yourself performing, or do you want to just work be a behind the scenes person?
To be honest, when I get into a relationship, this time it's not going to be in a relationship to be somebody's boyfriend. This is going to be in a relationship to be somebody's husband. And so all of my available funding will be to my relationship as far as restoring credit, purchasing things, building a house, securing more of my future. And I'm not saying that you can't have two, but I've had one and I have not had a successful relationship. And I just want to focus. I've had a successful relationship. Let me not say that, but I plan on I want to be with somebody for the rest of my life. And I just plan to focus on that. And so, if you see me, you see me. You don't, you don't. But that won't say that I'm not going to still be stoning and selling stuff because that's a career. That's money for me. That's my business and my brand. But entertaining and stuff like that probably won't get no out of me.
Right. So we have a question from Mr. Ajon Dickinson. Who? Why did you ask him this? Why did you ask him this? Oh God, why did you ask him this?
But what happens if you teach and show people the right way, but don't listen? Then what do you do? That's like talking to a wall. For instance, there's a particular fellow who I try to help out all the time, and I don't know everything, and I try to research and give information to. And if you keep trying to help a person and give them the resources, the information, and they still won't take it, they still won't do right. This is hard to do sometimes because your heart is in a giving place. Sometimes you have to pull a Pontius Pilate. And if you know what a Pontius Pilate is, it's a story in the Bible where they had brought up the robber, the thief, and they brought up Jesus to the crowd. And Pilate, the king at the time, was like, which one? And the people started screaming, give us the other guy. And so he was like, Jesus don't know no sin, you know what? But I ain't got nothing to do with it. So I'm gonna wash my hands of it because I'm through with it. And so when I say pull a Pontius Pilate, sometimes you got to wash your hands with folk and be through with it.
I definitely know people like that.
Don't want to be done with them, and you love helping people. Sometimes you got to stand back and let them fall.
Yes, you do.
Can't even help them get up and falling because they're not going to appreciate it.
Yes.
So, you're wearing yourself out trying to help them. Some advice to a future performer. First of all, someone who's trying to get up and to be an entertainer, I think that you need to go to every talent show that's available to you. Find you a song that you feel comfortable with, that you know the words to. Get you a costume and go to that talent show. That way you can learn to become comfortable on the stage. You can learn how to interact with the crowd, and you can honestly see if that's what you want to do or not. Because entertainment is not for everybody.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Even some of the entertainers at this moment that I see, I think some of them are good in pageants. I feel like some are good in pageants, but the entertainment value, like it's some girls that paint lovely, but they entertainment. Oh my God. But they look pretty, but they entertainment, baby. They don't move me at all. Bitch. But they look good though. And they look good sitting in the pageant. But yes, somebody said you is husband material. Baby, one thing, honey, you gonna get some transportation. You gonna get your belly motherfucking full. You gonna have some good sex.
Hey. Yeah, so as an entertainer, I think that's it. You go to talent shows, stuff like that. Try to build your name up. Try to, get on these stages, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything to be in a talent show. That way you didn't lose anything. I don't think that a person who has never entertained before should just jump straight up and go do a pageant. I think that they should go to talent shows, get your stage presence, because an audience can really see when you're not comfortable on stage. Your body gives off a aura like, ugh, like I'm nervous. I don't know what I'm doing, because you can tell. And so, go to talent shows. If they have free events for Pride and stuff like that, put your name up on the list and go sign up to go, do those events. If you see somebody having some stuff at the club, ask them, can you do a pop-up number on a show night?
Not bad. Some show directors, that's all I can say. Some show directors. Because some of them is humble, and they will give you a chance. Like every job I have had as a show director, I have given girls chances. Like a lot of girls that you see today performing, I had put their feet in the door. A lot of them, from even hosting to right now, honey. A lot of them have started with me. But some girls, some show directors would not give you a chance. And sometimes they think it's not clicking, but it's still clicking. It's very still clicking.
Show directors, first of all, they feel like they're hot shit.
Yes.
Second, some show directors, the only reason why you're hot because you're a show director.
Yes. Because
they
are used to seeing you on the regular, and you keep keying with them on the mic, so they used to seeing you on the regular. So of course they love you for that part. Because ain't no way if you're a show director and you come on stage and perform, and bitch, them kids ain't lined up. What's the issue? Why them kids ain't lined up to tip you? They see you on the regular.
No shade. I remember when Elaine used to be the show director at Scorpio. When Mother came out to do her number, those children was lined up from the stage all the way out there to that damn door to give her money because of her entertainment value. Show directors, I think, sometimes forget where they come from. Y'all only got good friends or hanging with y'all because y'all are show directors and they want to get a booking. Because if you were a regular entertainer, nobody will feature you.
Right.
People only check for you because you're a show director, and it's not being funny.
Yeah.
Or when I say that, some show directors, if a show director don't like you, they're not gonna book you. That's first and foremost.
That's foremost. Yes.
Let's put that on.
Yes, let's put that on. Yes.
They will not book you. So they have to like you. Or if they don't like you, then the club owner has to override them and book you.
Yes.
That's the only way you're gonna get up in that club. 2 reasons. The club owner override the show director, or they book you because they like you. Other than that, that's it.
You see my brother say it.
I want to know how to pronounce that first name. Is that Mahuka Huku?
Malaya. You know his name, Malaya? Malaya?
Malaya.
You know that was his name?
Hey, Streeter.
Hey, Curtis.
That's that.
I need my set, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis. You know,
I need my set.
Business.
Wait a minute. The comments is coming in too fast. Let me go back up because they're coming in too fast now. They're coming in too fast. Oh, I skipped one. Wait a minute. This is from Connie.
I am too. I'm looking forward to working with her on Friday as well.
And then Connie said, preach. Because I feel like if you are in the crowd, I feel like if the crowd, like sometimes I feel like if the crowd is loving you and they are tipping you, why does the show director have a problem with you then? I don't understand it and read and want to talk about you. But the crowd is loving you, bitch, and you see them getting money, you shouldn't have an issue then. I don't understand that. And then someone want high standards. But I feel like you got to set this, you got to be the example first. If you in this position, you should set the tone and the example that show the other girls what they need to do. You can't ask for this and that, and you're not doing it.
I'm gonna say this as well. It's just all depending on who you like, who you are. The crowd is another situation. Sometimes, sometimes the crowd can turn you off, okay? Because you going out there.
Right.
Sometimes, my phone is just going off, but you can go out there hyped and ready to pump. And that crowd standing there looking at you, because I'm going to tell you like this, standing on stage, it just seems like your ears can hear every comment.
Everything.
You can see everything. That moment when that
pointing, laughing, everything.
That person lean over and do one of these. Girl, they talk about you. Girl, you see a phone come out. You're not recording my performance because you live. You're recording my performance because you're trying to read.
Yes.
So the crowd can turn you off. Sometimes, as an entertainer, I've gotten to a place now. Well, not sometimes. I've gotten to a place now to where if I know I'm not going to want to entertain that, I'm not going to go. Now, no shade to Scorpio Saturday night. That's not my kind of crowd. I'm not into hip hop and slang and that hardcore stuff. I see how they will stand and look at people. And I've seen girls do flips, back and flips, burn their head, all that. And girl, they come out with $1. That's not my kind of crowd. So I'm not going to set myself up to go there. So with all of that being said, I know the clubs that I like to go to. I know the crowd that they entertain. And I know what I love. Chasers has a good crowd. I love going to cabaret. No shade. When they call me, I don't miss a day at cabaret because they tip me. I don't know who has a problem with cabaret, but that's not my issue. Cabaret tips, they pay, and their crowd is just, we're partying, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you another club I like going to. Rock Hill. Hideaway.
This motherfucker Hideaway plays no
but I
game.
I'm gonna tell you what
you can go here. My goddaughter is here right now. she would tell you, baby, 3 numbers how I got paid at the Hideaway. Bitch, Hideaway plays no games.
Jasmine Brooks on a Tuesday night.
Yes, definitely.
Holly is far, far away. But baby, I will make me and Malaya used to team up and get in that car and take them drives because they show love there as well.
I love Murder Beach. Oh my God, Tara in Wilmington at Ibiza.
I'm gonna tell you,
oh my God,
a club in Virginia, in Richmond, Godfrey's.
I've been trying. I want to work there so bad. I've never been there before. I did Club Colors. Chaya got me at Club Colors. I had a good time at Club Colors, but I need Godfrey's. Me
and Cheetah got into Godfrey's. Oh, it was love. It was love. But like I said, know your crowd, know what club you're going to. Do not go to Scorpios on a Saturday night and think you about to do hanky panky hard. No, that's not gonna work. You're not about to do Reba McEntire and those kids are No. Ellen says, I thank you for putting me on the roster. Love you on stage. How can I get better and put my
stuff on her face? The stuff
makeup.
Yeah.
So here's my honest truth when it comes to makeup. So I had a drink behind this one. In makeup, first I had to learn my face. There were times where I found out that makeup was breaking me out.
Right.
They don't like.
Y'all got to be careful. I'm trying to get y'all comments. My computer is trying to act a donkey, but I'm gonna get to y'all comments.
So what does that mean, Adrian? So
they talking about at for all we standing about the lineup. When you say they don't do that no more.
Well, to interject right there, a lot of times now the kids are trying to get into the club for free because they ain't got no money.
Or $5.
Or they're trying to catch that $5 mark.
They're trying to catch that $5. You think they here for the show, but they really not.
No. They just there because they trying to get into the club for free. And then a lot of people now, a lot of these kids, millennials now, don't know nothing about drag. All they know is that we just getting up lip syncing. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know if they supposed to tip you or not. So, makeup. I found out that I was being that my face was breaking out to makeup, and I stopped wearing it. I would only do makeup at pageants, because my attitude would be, well, the club ain't paying me enough for no makeup, so I ain't doing no makeup.
That's him, y'all. Now he's speaking his honest truth, or he get that he not feeling that moment. They feel like it's not gonna be worth it. I said, man, you don't know. Chat, I ain't don't know. So he had to be in the mood, baby.
What I would do to make it appear as if I had on makeup, I would mascara here and around here and my eyebrows. So if you saw all of this even, you would just assume that I had on makeup. But if you really knew makeup, you knew I ain't had no makeup on. So after a few cussings from my daddy, quite a few cussings from my daddy. You don't ever not go on stage like no goddamn makeup. You supposed to have a polished look. I don't give a damn how much they paying you. Okay, girl. So what I did is because I wanted to learn how to put on makeup correctly, I contacted Beverly Iman Johnson and had a makeup consultation. And we sat down with the makeup that I already had. And she went over with me how to put on makeup. how to apply makeup, because I did not want to be casket ready on stage, like looking like I'm dead, like on stage. I didn't want to look like that. I wanted to be natural but painted. So I went and had a makeup tutorial, and in order to be the great, you got to be done by the great. So I went to the great to find out how to do it. Am I perfect with that? No, but I know enough to say, "Hey, boom," and then I'm gonna go and have another one till I'm sickening.
You got in the moment. Connie Conover had said something.
It can be very political. I work with people in my shows and DJ for several events and trying to get booked with them. Crickets, y'all speaking truth. That's so you have to know your club, you have to know where you're going, and picking the right music is essential as well. Sometimes you have to come out of only doing music that you like, because I like a lot of believe it or not, I like opera. I love bluegrass. I love classical music. So there's a lot of music that I like that I know that's not going to be, stage friendly. But I do love a lot of old school R&B, and so I try to pick my music according to where I'm going, and then I try to open up as far as evolving and learning different styles of music. So when I go to a more diverse club, I'll have a more repertoire of music up under my belt.
Right.
Lord, he ain't moved yet.
Hey, Jasmine Brooks, we were just talking about you. We love you so much. Definitely love support from Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you so much for having me at your shows. I cannot wait to return when you start having back your shows. Love you so much. From when I go up there, Mama gets me from the train. I think your mama take me to the house. She take me back to the train.
She said, Omega, I ain't fucking with you today. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's a fish eating somebody over at the local Mayflower.
At the local Mayflower.
Baby, we get up to that local Mayflower.
Okay, y'all, I'm trying to, y'all, these comments is not, y'all coming in too fast. I'm trying to get to them so we can have enough time. Because y'all is coming in really fast. Yes, Jasmine, know the crowd and the venue.
Know your crowd and know your venue. Those are two important things. And when going
okay. Curtis, what Curtis? Yes, Curtis. 37 is
book there, Curtis. We're still waiting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that too, cause that's like a spot for to get on Princeton, baby. That club look that like because y'all be hood, y'all real hood at that spot.
We still waiting on them more for our bookings.
On that note, we gonna take a 30-second break.
No. I'm still waiting on them more for our bookings.
There we are. We are back. Thank y'all for coming back with us. Omega is y'all know this is a nut, baby. This is a nut. Asia, I got you. So many people have hit me up for an interview. So many people have hit me up. Please inbox me on Facebook or either on comment on YouTube that y'all want to do an interview. This is my platform for people to get on here to tell their story, because I feel like a life as an entertainer and performer, we have some amazing stories, successful stories. We have some struggles, and I'm glad I'm the one to do this platform, because there's no other platform on YouTube or Facebook for us to give our stories and our opinions in our way, in our words. So I want to thank Omega St. James for coming on here telling his story, his truth. Last week I had Takira Star. Thank you so much. We got Jan Brooks said so true. Look what A. John just said. He wanted to be the ignorant one. I thought it was gonna be Shia, but it's A. John. That's your husband. That's your husband.
No shade. Let me say something about A. John.
I'm crying. I gotta forgive me because I'm crying. Mega got me crying.
I think he is a wonderful person. For me, he has the same energy every time I see him. Smiles, and he may be a little mean to me in his inbox when I tell him to come home and he tell me no. Or when I try to grab his cakes at the place, he tell me no. Stop. But I just love me some Asian. But I will say this. I have, in the entertainment industry, you will feature and experience some of your greatest pain. People will lie on you for no reason. People will extend truth about you. People will gather with other people who don't even know you and make you out to be such a horrible person, and no one really knows who you are. As the entertainer, you're putting yourself on a platform to be public. You have to have that extra tough skin to be able to deal with the comments.
Yes.
Because you'll notice no one's going to come and pop you. It's those comments behind the screen. It's those secret conversations that you don't know, that the people who are smiling in your face and watch you walk off, and they will run you down.
Right.
These are things that you're going to have to deal with in the community, that we are supposed to be uplifting each other. And I won't ever say that I have not been guilty of reading, because I have, and I'll still do it if I have to. But I've learned to don't speak as quickly or jump off the handle as quickly as I used to. I don't say much as I used to say, because at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to, and I'm going to do what I want to.
Right.
If you are going to learn, if you're going to order some stuff, have your money. If you are going to borrow somebody's clothes, give it back. Make sure it's your first priority to give them their stuff back. If you know that you are selling a gown 5 times to multiple people and you are scamming them, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If somebody's paid you for work and you did not give them that item, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If it's just a lot, I could cry behind some of the stuff that I've heard about myself that I didn't even know nothing about. People will be the first to say, "Oh, I'm so messy," but I wasn't messy when you was in my inbox, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't messy when you asked me to help pay your phone bill, or you needed something to eat, or you got stuck, or you wanted to go use my apartment in New York to have somewhere to stay. I wasn't messy then. So if me responding to you makes me messy because I gave you exactly what you wanted. I spoke my truth publicly because you decided that you wanted to act in private and I responded publicly. So be it. I'll be messy. But learn to have tough skin. Watch who you around. Watch what you say. You can't tell everybody everything.
That's
Can't expose yourself so early if you are not able to handle the repercussions that comes about what happens afterwards. Because everybody ain't on your team. Everybody's not supporting you. You can help out people all day, all night, but at the end of the day, people still gonna do what they want to do. Period.
Period.
I have been used. People have used me. People have used my credit. They don't give a fuck. I've helped people get stuff, and they have damaged it. Okay, and I have to deal with the aftermath. People will walk away from you, damage your stuff. You will let people stay up in your house. You have covered folk, you have fed folk, you have gave people money, and they will walk away from you and like they don't owe you shit. But it's okay. Because as long as your heart is in the right place, as long as you did what you were supposed to do, as long as you handle yourself accordingly, then you're covered.
Thank you. Now, people always still ask me to this day, why do I continue to help folks? Why I continue to do stuff for folks? Because at the end of the day, and everybody know, bitch, I am very blessed. Bitch, I am very blessed. Bitch, do you not see my flyer for a bitch? If I don't have to work at certain clubs, I do not have to, because I know that there's somewhere I can work every week. Every week. And bitch, like I said, if you're not on nobody's show, bitch, you do what I do. Create your own fucking show. Do I not, Omega?
That's true.
Create your own show. Get your own stuff there, because some people I learned, I'm not speaking for every city, but I know in this city, no girl wants to see you do better than them.
That's true.
Did somebody say, where is your credit? Did she say, where is your credit? What?
I mean, she said, wait, your credit. What you mean? But yeah.
Well, thank y'all for tuning into this interview. Thank y'all so much. I had a good time with Omega St. James. He is Mr. Pride of everything. That's why I call him Mr. Pride of everything, because he wants everything as far as goddamn pride go. He just love pride. He got a deeper love. He got a deeper love for pride.
Pride is just, and I'm gonna say this. Yes, someone has used my credit. If you live long in life, somebody's gonna use something in your name, use something that belongs to you. They're gonna steal something. Your identity is gonna be stolen. You're gonna be foolish enough to get somebody something in your name, and they're gonna misuse it. And so, yes, that is your credit.
Thank you, Connie.
I just lost my pride. Let me say this before I get off. As Pride King, I was able to walk through the parade, not the parade, but during the festival, and I have had children, teenagers, to stop me and say, thank you for living your truth, and giving us a platform to come out to events and stuff like this, because I can't be who I want to be at home because my mom or my dad is going to put me out, or, and stuff like that. Kids crying because they don't know who and how to handle themselves. When you first find out you like boys or you like girls, there's no handbook. There's
Definitely not.
So you learn by trial and error. And Lord, Okay, so because my mama just texted me talking about she ready to go to Walmart.
So y'all say we want to thank Omega for coming on here and telling his truth today. Y'all know his Facebook now. Hit him up. Y'all got some more questions. Inbox him. Definitely inbox him. And thank y'all for watching.
A part 2 will be coming.
If he said a part 2 would be coming. So I want y'all to thank Omega for coming in. I'm gonna do a few announcements. Then we're gonna get off this thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all say bye to Omega. Okay, y'all. I'm back here. Thank y'all for tuning in so much. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the last interview. Thank y'all for this interview. I got to pick up soon this week. I know H.R. Dixon wants to do an interview. God damn, I forgot his name. He want to do an interview. I can forget his name. But like we said before, as far as doing shows, passes and drag, the money you put in it is not the money you're gonna receive back out of it. That is just the lesson you have learned about drag. Drag costs a lot of fucking money. And so you're gonna come in the game with these $100 and $150 because you're not, because when you start off, you definitely not. So you gotta put more in it, because if you want to, you want definitely have to pay for it. You definitely got to pay for it. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this interview. Thank you to James. I love y'all for watching. I love y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget my Sunday first show will be Sunday at noon. Thank y'all so much. I hope everybody have a blessed Wednesday.